You're looking at a picture of the types of ginger that I have in my house here. I'm going to use this as the backdrops for 4 videos I'm about to shoot. And before I do that, I'm just going to tell you about the ginger. So, we have 3 types right now in this house. The first one to the left is organic grated ginger that you keep in the fridge after you open it. And it says it was best by May of 14, so I'm good with it. And as soon as I've never had this before, as soon as I opened the jar, it was freaking gone, man. Oh, God. This stuff is delicious. And so what I'm going to do, I found out that I can make it myself by buying ginger root, grating it, and putting it in some stuff. And so obviously I'm going to do that because I think that's not going to be hard, and I'll just put it in the little jar. And as fast as I went through it, I need to figure out a good source. So I'll figure out where I can get some cheap organic ginger somewhere, hopefully. And from there, I'll work on a project of that. The second is a bunch of dried ginger that I keep in what's called a ginger jar, as you see. I looked it up on Wikipedia, and apparently, even though it's called a ginger jar, it has nothing to do with ginger that we all keep in it. Or some of us do. I do. So this usually sits at my front door, and I have a piece of ginger a few times a day usually, and anybody that comes in and out is welcome. And I always say, do you have some ginger? And some people do, and some people don't. Here's the types that are in there. I've got this kind of like flaky hard. That's my favorite. It's a little more spicy than the rest of them. And I get this at my organic store. This is also a really good luscious one. It's kind of wet. And did I show that? Okay. This one kind of looks like one of those fruit gel things, and it does have that texture, and my son loves those. He can eat them like candy. And then these little square guys are hard, and I don't know, I like them. I eat those most usually because there's so many of them. And I just buy a different kind of ginger every time ever I see it and add it. And the ground ginger I've only used for a few things. I've put it in some baking, and I've put it in lemon, honey, raw honey, and ginger tea for sore throat for myself and my son, and we both thought it was killer. So that was a good, I mean, it really made you feel better. I don't remember how long, but we were both happy. And the thing that makes me think about ginger and organic and whatever is that this is from this Morton and Bassett place in San Francisco. And they write all this stuff on here. All natural, salt-free, no MSG, no preservatives, non-irradiated. But they don't say organic. My question being, does that mean that they've made the choice it doesn't matter? Maybe ginger is something, since it's a root growing underground, a lot of times those kind of plants don't need as much protection because they're underground. So they don't usually go organic with a few things. And maybe ginger's one of those. So I'm going to look into that before I make my purchase and do the grading. So I'm about to do my setup video to describe what I'm doing, and this was just the one about the ginger. So thank you for your attention. Please visit finandfun.com if you'd like to have more fun like I'm doing.